Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kumar, if I'm not mistaken, your name, right?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity to be a keynote speaker in this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon here in Indonesia, 3:30 p.m. Maybe there are, I don't know if there are other in Indonesian. So good afternoon from Indonesia, from Jakarta. Today is the second phase of lockdown of Jakarta because we have so many cases of COVID-19.
Mhm.
Here, I want to present my full paper about authentic assessment analysis for early childhood education or ECE towards the golden generation of Indonesia. In Indonesia, we have a big dream to be the developing country, not just developed country, but developing country in 2045. It's in 2045 also 100 years of Indonesia Independence Day. I am a researcher in University of Muhammadiyah, Professor Dr. Hamka Jakarta, especially in Islamic political thought, and I have background from University of Indonesia, Indonesia Defense University, University of Adam Mickiewicz in Poland, and also in University of Muhammadiyah. From the historical background, I state on my paper that we are going to, in this time of globalization, and one part of important part of globalization is about Industry Revolution 4.0. And Indonesia, as the biggest country in ASEAN, Southeast Asian nations or ASEAN, we have some challenges to be the developing country and how to, especially in this pandemic COVID-19 time, how to be run our economy. And this paper using basically several research to study about authentic assessment and also childhood assessment. Research from Arianti said that early childhood education is the golden age throughout the age range of human development. And also research from Fauziddin said that the existence with incentive makes 86% of children can improve the cognitive development. How about Indonesia? Indonesia Ministry of Education and Culture at the definition of sustainable education rooted with the sustainable development according to WCAD, and also sustainable development is development that can fulfill the human needs with natural environmental protection, and the needs can be met only for now and reducing the ability of future generation of especially in prison with the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. And for the development to be sustainable, plan development could be environmentally sound, economically viable, and acceptable. This is just the theory. And how about the Indonesian context? If we talk about, because my paper is about authentic assessment analysis for early childhood education, we have benchmark from United Kingdom. If there is participant from the United Kingdom, I salute you because Indonesia have many lesson learned from United Kingdom, especially for this ECA study. For example, Prime Minister Boris Johnson made the application thing like Churchill at the application store. So the children of British early childhood education can get the figure of the legendary Prime Minister Winston Churchill. How about in Indonesia? Because based on the theory, we have so many theory, but how to implement that theory in Indonesia? Historical education in Indonesia tends to see the big figures without more united history. For example, in the history of Independence Day, for example, we glorify the actors of during that kind of history, but we cannot in that curriculum of history we don't see the what is the link between this actor and this actor. That's why I in my paper I say that Indonesia must improve the curriculum, especially in history curriculum. This one is application is made by England, thing like Churchill. And how about Indonesia? We don't have this kind of application, but later I will talk to you about the virtual tour of the museum from Ministry of Education. So before that explanation, this is the analysis. So basically, for the ACE study, early childhood education study, there are at least 10 activities or 10 curriculum must be included in the study for childhood story or childhood curriculum. Why? Because early childhood education needs some have fun to study or to learn. So the children can learn by fun and don't feel forced to learn. And here, like I said before, during this pandemic situation, the central government have several virtual museums in the following website, while can be used by the parents at home to invite the children to learn and don't fall asleep with this long holiday. Especially in Jakarta, I stated you in the introduction that now today Jakarta is in the second phase of lockdown. We can say lockdown, and children now is children who are now study about this ACA later in 2045 will be the leader of Indonesian country. That's why this is important to make this theory can be implemented, not just theory, not just the theory of fun learning, happy learning, or united history in the curriculum. It's just the theory, but how to implement. This is the serious task for Indonesia government, especially Ministry of Culture and Education. So, central government by the Ministry of Education use this virtual museum as a tool for childhood education. For example, like this, so in the virtual museum, children in Indonesia can learn about what is inside the museum and there are perhaps several homeworks how to describe the objects inside the museum. But remember, like I said before, in Indonesia history curriculum, still we have some challenges how to unite the actors in the history, not just we remember, or not just the children can remember what happened, or who were the heroes, something like that. What is the linkage of this global history? And in schools, now schools is from home, or from home. The role of schools is really important, school principal, because I use the theory from the first author, Dr. Muhammad Syuri Sarif, about schools principal accountability. Is also the school principal is accountability for the school itself. And also, from the research from the second author, Prof. Abdurrahman Geni said that multiple intelligence assessment was conducted to identify the variety of student intelligence. After knowing the interest of each student, the teacher will be easier to get an effective approach in teaching the subject, English or history, for example, for them. So this is important also. I don't know if there are participants who will speak also about K-12 education, because the intelligence assessment in Indonesia, we still have a minimum budget. So this paper also give daily critics to the government how to improve the K-12 education, and especially the early childhood education. Why? Because they will be our leaders in the next 2045, our year of golden year of Indonesia. They will be our leader, and perhaps we are getting older and or will be pension. And the second analysis, so like I said before, there are several efforts from the government to give the improvement of the learning of the history for Indonesian people. So by internet, because we are now in the pandemic situation, and a fact that the big data of this world has been controlled by Google. This is also challenging not just for Indonesia, but also for all of us, how Google control our internet system. And from the transcription, for example, transcription of ancient manuscript, encyclopedia, and ancient country manuscript in this case, the central government needs to budget a simple tablet for early childhood education children so that their hearts can be happy playing and learning Indonesia history through the internet. So despite that Google control this internet or social media access, central government also must have several budgets or specific budgets to improve the ICA education for Indonesia children. And in my conclusion, I said that this paper shows the authentic assessment that has been carried out this time in this ECE teaching environment has not fully answered by of the challenges of the 21st century, especially the early childhood students in 2045, who are the driving force of Indonesia economy, change and thinking. Therefore, many writers cite the rights input to be able to change the authentic assessment for ICA, accompanied by empirical experience of writers whose childhood were happily taught by kindergarten teachers who were educated. It is hoped that there will be more research on authentic assessment of ICA from postgraduate students and lecturers in UHAMKA, so they can provide scientific recommendation for the central government to revise the ICE curriculum specifically and the existing education regulation in general for the better. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I open for question and answer session later. Thank you, sir.